player to deliver that, or the first player to deliver that anyway.
Most definitely. And to be fair, I think that's the kind of play you expect off as well. You know, first touch here, impeccable first touch here. Drives, and then he straightens Jimenez up and just flicks it inside, that little bit of Brazilian flair, and gets himself a penalty.
It's a brilliant skill, Jamie.
Brilliant, because what it is the lift. Because most defenders will put their foot out and leave it on the floor, and you just see it with his right foot there. He just lifts it over his foot there, then Jimenez can't react, and then it's just pure panic. Like, it's hard to say, why are you holding him? You just got to let him go. He's done you. You've got your centre-back's going to come across and give you a little bit of help, but sometimes that's just a panic. He's been outskilled, and that's what happens sometimes. 100% a penalty, and then the man you want to take it, Andy?
He is the guy when it comes to penalties. You know, like you were saying, I don't know how he does it. Stops, and then watches the goalkeeper moving and strokes it home. It's
Ivan Toney technique.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, so that was, the guys think, no doubt about that penalty. And then there was a penalty appeal just before Bournemouth equalised. So Manchester United thought they should have had another penalty here when Ahmad goes through. Jamie, what's your verdict on this?
I think it would have been really harsh. I think that you can see Truffaut is being aggressive with him. He does manhandle him a bit, but I just don't think it's enough for it to be a penalty. Then Bournemouth break. Now you can probably, in the VAR room, you can see the referee, they're thinking, is it a penalty, is it not? Let's hope this doesn't end up in a goal. Bournemouth work it really, really well. You see, I think Casemiro here goes out too far. He leaves Christie in a good position, lets it run across his body, good touch, and that is a sublime finish. It's so good. You loved this, Andy, didn't you?
Oh, it's a finish that I look and say to myself, that's the kind of thing I want to do, you know, stroke it in the corner. And then you look at his people turn and say, well, there's no power in it. He doesn't need any power because he knows what he's doing, knows what he wants. Just guides it in the bottom corner.
Just steers it in for his first home goal for almost
Beautiful.
2 years. Here's another look at Ahmad. Andy, what's your take on this?
I was saying, in today's game, for me, it's a penalty. Yeah. When we were playing, no chance, absolute no chance.
Why do you think it is a penalty?
Because physical, it's very physical in today's game. You know, and we're going to see the other penalty in a minute, and where Harry Maguire gets sent off. You turn and say to yourself, well, if I'm in that position, I'm not going down anyway. So for me, that's not a penalty, but it is what it is.
We will have another look at this in just a moment in context with the one that went Bournemouth's way, but Bournemouth haven't got themselves back in the game. That parity only lasted for 4 minutes because you were sort of worried about them from set pieces, Jamie.
Well, they're not necessarily a big side. That's the problem. You've got your two centre-backs, Senesi and Hill. Hill can head the ball, but if you can almost take him out of the equation, it's difficult. And in that instance, Senesi, number 5, he gets a great leap. He gets his first touch, and you can see Hill, it just unfortunately hits him on the side of the face. Manchester United at that point to bring on Sesko as well, so they've got a lot of height, and that becomes the panic. I mean, they leave Rayan, who looks 6'3" at least. He's one of the players that doesn't get into the box. So you've got to really defend well from corners. They have done, and they haven't really been exploited that often. But obviously, that was a big moment in the game. And then Bournemouth get this moment. Tavernier, brilliant. Lends it to Ivan Nilsson. Nice little bit of movement. Krupi then comes into the space. Plays it, Ivan Nilsson takes a great first touch across Harry Maguire. And Harry just gets his arm out. And I know what everyone else is saying, well, what's the difference? I think the difference is he's going in goal. He's denied a goal-scoring opportunity. It obviously means it's going to be a red card. And Harry's just, because of his moment, the momentum, has just put his arm out. It's extremely harsh, but I could see why he's given that one.
Andy, come in on this?
Very harsh. First and foremost, the interplay between the two boys up front. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Once he gets himself in there, I'm taking myself down.
Because it's a really good touch. He's in on goal.
It's a great touch. So I'm thinking, I'm not going down. I'm going to finish myself. But, like I said, today's game, you go down, you've got a great opportunity of getting a penalty. And unfortunately for Manchester United, Harry Maguire gets sent off as well.
So let's have a...
I mean, it is hard. I mean, the more you watch it, it's so... And what's the amazing...
What's the difference between the two?
That's the thing. That's the thing. And I think normally, because he's not given
Here's the
that
one again, Jamie.
Because he's not given this one, I think it's probably human nature to not give the other one. But he's decided not to. Look, I just think that's really hot. There's
the same thing.
Ahmad's just too weak. He goes down.
But you say that. Evan Nilsson was weak as well.
But is Ahmad through on goal? And Evan Nilsson is through on goal. Is that the difference?
It's exactly the same thing. They've both gone down weakly. Yeah, the referees decide to give one and not the other. But we're asking the question, what is the difference? Because for me,